Welcome back to Amnesia. I believe we are approaching the Inner Sanctum. I believe we are approaching the Inner Sanctum, and the game is coming to a close. One second, let me adjust some things here. Hello. Is it capturing the game?
Is she dead?
Technical difficulties. Sorry, I'm launching the game again, hoping that maybe it will show this time. Ah, there it goes. Okay, nice. Now, still don't know what I'm doing with this meat. The blue fire. I don't like this. I do not like this long walk towards a closed door. It feels built for me to run down. Another machine room. A bucket of tar. Tinderbox. I'm hesitant to pick up the note.
August 1839.
Prisoners.
Banishment ritual is taking longer than expected, and we have to do what is needed. I spend my time helping out the prisoners. Being around these degenerates makes me ill.
Jeez. That
None
language
of them
Daniel.
even tries to face their punishment with any kind of dignity. They taunt me with their lies of innocence and their cowardly pleas of mercy.
Eesh.
What can make a man fall so far from the grace of a civilized existence? They are all wicked men, and I remind myself of it constantly. Still, I am thankful for God sending these monsters our way, as they will serve as the instruments of my salvation.
Daniel
I
insane?
try to study the different tools in the torture chamber and learn how to use them effectively. Last time was messy, and the effect suffered from my inexperience. When the next warding is to be performed, I shall be ready.
Okay, Daniel. Sound. There we go. Sorry, I'm just adjusting I'm just messing with volume. I'm seeing that my voice volume is about the same level as the game volume. So I'm just adjusting the... There we go. jar of tar. It won't budge. Sticky tar. The only door left. Is that one. This is the glowing orb. That's right, I have to find the pieces. It's coming back to me now. I have amnesia IRL, I guess. This is where I saw the orb. Through the door. Whoa. Perhaps this isn't the place I need to be yet then. Pedestal in the chancel has a depression in it that could fit an orb. Every door is blocking the path. Gripped by the dying man seeks a note written by a man named John Weyer. Orb is needed to enter the inner sanctum. In the torture rooms. Machinery. Oh god, I wish I hadn't stopped playing where I did.
Is this guilt I'm missing then? If so, blame yourself. You started this. You sent me that letter asking for help, and this is how you repay me? How dare you?
Oh my god. Blaming him. I am indeed a bit lost here. So I'm in the chancel then. Knave. Something died inside of him that day. Watching the man slip away was more than his mind was willing to handle. I feel like I'm kind of in a tense mood. All the doors are closed and I distinctly remember leaving them open.
Was there something else? Why me? I'm the next best thing. Alexander really wanted none other than Johann Weyer. You never heard of Johann Weyer?
I'm hoping that maybe he'll just give me a hint.
He's
He's just a
the
freak.
greatest man in history, and you don't know him? Or is it the world who has forgotten him?
Oh, that's interesting. It's not working. Must be something wrong with the machinery. Where do I repair the machinery? That's a dead end. That door won't open. That door's got the levers. I'm just like thinking in my head, like I'm just trying to map out this area now at this point. Trying to recollect myself, remember where I was, what I was doing, what I needed to do. Meat, what did I pick up? What I have in my inventory. A glass jar. Just making sure.
Daddy, good to see you. Paya was my pupil. My pupil. Yes, I do take pride in that fact. Is it so wrong?
I don't know what he did, so I can't say for sure, brother. Can be opened from here? It really is the levers that open this. Is there another door? Another direction? Another area? Or are all of these torture chambers, imprisonment chambers, isolation chambers? They all look like isolation chambers to me. Which leaves the chancel. Such filthy thought, good men can safely cheer their departure. Yikes. That room wouldn't budge. Meat. Sticky tar. Where else would I go? This is gonna be something like just painfully obvious. Are these interactable? No. Solid metal, good shape, no use. Can't use the item in this way. Notes. Plague outbreak, vaccine trials machine in case of missing rod. No, the shattered orb. Oh, okay, no. Sorry, my bad. I misunderstood. Heavy doors blocking a path. Jonathan Wire. An orb is needed to enter the Inner Sanctum. In the torture rooms. Some problem with the machinery. The door will not budge. And I feel like I've exhausted every route. There are no unopened doors left. Sorry, I just suddenly started feeling a bit ill. So. I'm not sure why, so I'm taking my shirt off so that I cool off a bit. Okay. I'm gonna go investigate this room one more time. Are there any other possible leads? Wow. I did not think it would hurt me from that distance. Okay. So that's their intended destination. We're gonna work backwards from here. And we'll exhaust every direction that we can. Search every room, every door. Nothing. I apologize in advance to anybody watching this in the distant future. It's very weird streaming to no viewers, with the expectation that I will, in the distant future, have some. It's like I'm streaming to the future, leaving this here for somebody to discover and experience. So even when there's nobody here, it feels like somebody is watching, in the abstract at least. I didn't do a thorough sweep of the machine room just then, but that's because my mind was elsewhere, A, and B, because I felt like I did that before entering. Alright, we're going back to the nave. Fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. Alright, unfortunately, we do have to go through each and every one of these rooms now. Just systematically. Opening every door for any clue. Okay. Search area exhausted. awful.
Found the Mithraean texts, one which had not been plundered. Do you know Mithraeus? I suppose it doesn't matter. It is an old faith, building temples out of caverns. The dark walls being the universe, and inside are its followers. Humans watching the sky slowly turn. But the followers do have one thing to arouse a real sense of connection to creation. The orbs.
Is this important?
Not many orbs are left. They sometimes consume themselves.
Oh,
Then used by an uninitiated. I was lucky. The orb I found spared my life and returned to where I found it. I know because Alexander took it and brought it to Brandenburg.
neat. Good to know, Agrippa. Progress has been made, and now I fear there's a monster spawn. Sorry. Okay. I sense a monster. Maybe that door. Is there any reason why I would want to open both of them? Wonder if that means there's really no reason for me to be coming back up here.
Daniel, you have gone too far. I have to stop you. I can't let you proceed any further. I'm sorry, my friend.
Oh, is that is he like communicating to me telepathically? Or is that a memory? Spiders? Ew. Sorry, I made an error. There we go.
Was there something else?
No.
You got the doors open? Good going. I knew you could do it.
Thank you. I wasn't so sure for a while there. Transit, okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Dad, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Brave man. And Dad,
Right.
good to see you.
Whoa. It's another memory jar. I'm looting the shit out of this room. There's so much in here. Ominous sign. Oh. Agrippa channels Weyer. Weyer taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Weir claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I've seen their deception. Optimism is a most helpless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Weir told me. To feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tamper. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer. If I can find the internal gland from a large specimen, the choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vitae could be extracted as usual from any agonized human victim's blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during my next torture session. Tamper, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling cairn. I'll have to address Weyer with this, as he will have to supply me with the host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. One note speaks of a mixture made with 3 ingredients. One moment. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. I just suddenly had an idea. Ew, get these cockroaches off of me. I got some leads.
You found Vile's recipe. There might still be a chance.
Get something.
Listen carefully.
Okay.
Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go.
Okay.
If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via described. And do so before you assemble the ore. The barrier keeping you from the Inner Sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the ore, you won't be able to save me.
Okay. It's pissed. It had gone too far. Damascus rose oil. I did read that correctly the first time. What? What in the world?
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me! This one. Prepare him.
Sorry, one moment, please. Okay. Alright, I need to find everything. Shit, I wasn't paying close enough attention. I was listening, but not well enough. He ripped his tongue upside down, his tears soiled with blood flowing from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Sorry, I'm just staring at the candle. Okay. Ooh, that's the saw room. Alright, maybe let's not go into the dark quite yet. Let's stay in well-lit areas for a bit. Oh no. Oh no. God. Ew, 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 ew. Oof. Oh God, ew. There's a pipe. What a weird spot for a pipe. String. Oil. We have another memory cylinder here. Uh-oh. Checking to dislodge the paintings. Here we go. It is you, my love, I miss the most. Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them. A demonic sultan perched on a dark mountain top. There's little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they would demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time, it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Notes on torture. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it would also hinder the effect I'm after. The right steps to take are, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, proceeded by presenting the form of torture you're about to apply, and then to continue with the actual act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into greater fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will also prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you're whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink and try again later. The amnesia drink. Is this the first name drop in the entire game? Are we gonna torture somebody? What a horrid portrait. What a horrifying image. It seems it did not really help my sanity much. Is the door from which I entered? Yes? Or no? I think I entered from over here. Yes, I did. And then went... How did I get turned around? Yeah, that's the door I entered from. That's the door I checked. And then I opened this one. What the f... Wonder how long I have to stare at the candle for my sanity restore. Ah, not long. Let's just give it a few seconds. Okay, because I'm about to enter a torture chamber here. Oh. I got a piece of orb, I got the string. I feel like there was something else in here. But maybe not. It's interesting, every time you go into a room, where there's been death or torture, there's like that siren, that ringing, like a distant bell. Should have lit a candle in there. Oh, wow. I don't like this one.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Lighting a candle right outside the room. Oh, man.
No, please. Do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. I'll do anything. I'm innocent.
Is there not a diagram in this room? Yarsenic kept crying as he was slowly lowered on and off the impaler. It didn't take much to break him. They had meant for him to die, but the torture was working beyond their expectations. It wasn't the method, it was the arsonist. He was different from the others. They could make him forget again. I have all the pieces of the orb. I mean, I have in this area, but I have nothing else. I need the blood, and I need... No. I hate that, actually.
She deserved it, that little bitch.
I'm going through and I'm illuminating these hallways so that I can see into them. It covers a drainage pipe. I feel like there's something significant that I'm missing. Where's the body? There was a body in one of these. What the fuck? That's so... that I hope I didn't miss my chance. My hope is that there would be some way to use this person. Maybe they had recently died. Did I die too late? I'm hoping that it'll respawn perhaps. Okay. Let me just look at this one more time. A bone. Covered in mucus. Did I lose that chance? Ingredients. I don't want to look it up because if I'm wrong, like, is that body just an ambient body? Just like for ambiance, or was that like my one opportunity? Let's explore the other area. Make sure we've exhausted everything before we go back and try to search somewhere. Search something that's potentially empty.
Go to the choir and find the rest.
Got it. Seeing another sweep in here. Very robust bottle. Let's go. Choir entrance. Such filthy thought. Can safely cheer their departure as they know the meadow burdens mankind. They shall not be missed. Okay. One room at a time here. Looks like I could potentially get blood. As the men had secured the prisoner, the ritual began. Okay, there's a chance I find blood in here. Also find the fungus, so it's weird that it's be distributed so unevenly, so asymmetrically.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry.
I'm looking to see if the game presents me with any other option, or if this is like a cutscene that is forcing you to act out.
Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything. Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain. Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
What are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service? It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
Okay, bro. I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. I have to be more careful here. Make sure I'm doing a thorough sweep. This is the door from which I came. Making a right. These plants. The bridge? My hope is to hide behind these. My hope is to just not make eye contact with it. Holy moly. Holy moly. Oh. My heartbeat is picking up. I could leave. Like, I feel like I could leave and it wouldn't respawn. But I feel like that's a bit cheap. My stupid ring around the rosy trick worked. Oh my god. Oh. That was fun. Oh, I hate this. An Iron Maiden? Please tell me. Okay, brother. You can see my jump scare. That did get me. So what are these monsters that I'm hiding from? Are these the shadow? If it spawns again in this area, I will not be able to ring around the rosy yet. I will have to do something else. How many pieces? Aren't there 8 pieces? Which means there'd have to be 5 in this area. I actually hate these bridges. For this reason specifically, I was literally just thinking to myself that they exist as choke points that they can use to track the place of the player. I think it's fine now. No. Okay, there he goes. Sorry, something urgent just came up. Alright. Yeah, something urgent just came up. So I'm just gonna go into intermission really quick. Where is that? Sorry, I'm looking for my BRB. Suppose I don't have one. Okay, one moment. back. Sorry for the long delay. Very serious circumstances occurred. Hopefully it still works. It is. It still works. It's still working. Excellent. Thank you for sticking around. It's just going through something there for a second. Needed to be there for somebody. They're having a tough go of it. Aha! Hammer? Cannot use the item in this way? Possible to break open? What the heck? Oh. Ah, there's still more use of this hammer and chipper. Oh. It's the Iron Cow thing where they burn people. That's horrible. The trader didn't know what to think of the brass bowl as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. Screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Inside, the man could hear the brazen bowl below. Oh. Medieval torture implements are just actually so inventively horrid. I'm just like pacing the corners for potential hiding spots, looking for pillars that are things that I can navigate and hide in amongst. Is this meant to be crossable? I'm gonna suspect maybe no. If it was, there would be a clear jumping path available. Now I just need the blood. That's all that remains of the tonic. Just breaking line of sight as far as possible. Going back to the one pillar where I successfully ordered it. What is this child ambience? These textures are so janky. I need to go down this way. All these torture implements and not 1 ounce of usable blood is driving me crazy. Is this the broken pillar area? Yes. memory.
The wheel is good for keeping your victims still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
God. Oh. He just has the pieces of the orb just scattered around. The murderer's limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned the wheel slowly, but with intent, so the rope secured around his leg stretched and cracked the bone. He no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other knowingly and took a hammer and struck the victim's chest in a final act of mercy. So what? I've got 5. I need 3 more. Still not an ounce of blood in all these torture implements. That was bad. I had sight of him. I watched his ass spawn. I closed the door so I'll be able to hear him hammering. Okay. Ay ay ay. Dude, what? Did he spawn twice? I'm gonna give it a second this time. That was messed up. He spawned right there. Behind that pillar. And then again, somewhere in the hallway. Now I'm on edge. Those 2 back-to-back instances really have me wired. Because I was not expecting the second one. I was kind of sort of expecting the first one. And I'm expecting another one as I approach this bridge. What have I missed? Oh. blood is somewhere. And so are the rest of the orb pieces. But I feel like I've walked the whole circumference of this area and I've not found them. Just hints. I mean, I did not find an orb piece in the ballroom. Oh, this is the Iron Maiden room. I found a piece in here. It was like back here. My brain and my ear are both so hard trained on hearing that groaning noise that I'm hearing just like low rumbling ambience, so my brain is like, is that it? And you can see it from my half sprinting, where I'm like walk sprint, that I'm just like ambiently anticipating it. Like, it sounds like I'm hearing it in the ambience. It's gotta be intentional, because it is actually... And then, what's crazy is that I didn't even hear it. Like, it took me a second to hear it that time. Also, if it finds me, I have no plan. My plan is that, my plan is that I just sit here and play Bring Around the Rosie. If I hear it approaching. Oh shit, was I looking at it? I think I had line of sight of it in the fog. Okay. Yeesh. That was a stressful one. Yeah, this sucks. Like, I'm probably missing, like, how many pieces do I need? I have 5? There's no way I'm missing 3. Shattered pieces lie in the torture rooms. Shattered orb. Into 6. Okay, okay. We're just missing 1. And I'm pretty confident it is in the ballroom. On account of the fact that I visited the ballroom and left empty-handed. But even still, I need blood. Can I...
The shadow. It's close now.
What the fuck? Can it open? Maybe it doesn't open now. Ah! So fucked. I'm not finding any blood, man. Oh my gosh. Am I looking it up? Am I stressed enough to look it up? Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. It was in the torture area. You can bet your bottom fucking dollar. Action is coming. The odds get more and more likely as I approach this bridge. Okay. Thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest. Will this ever end? Oh yes, okay, we've read this one before. Carefully cutting the man open made him think.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save me.
I know, I'm on it.
Please, my fate is in your hands.
Oh my god, that scared me. That was so dumb. That was such a dumbass jump scare. I don't care if there's any monsters here. I'm going straight for the exit. Don't jump scare me, water guy.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for what...
Needs to be purified first.
I'll start.
Oh no. Should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. So you extracted human. What the heck? Sticky tar. How am I purifying this?
Or attempting to mend the orb. There might still be a chance for you to save.
Right tools. Let's just do, Can't be combined by hand. According to the note, the tonic has to be made with care.
I see you have all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right
Yes,
to
I
ask
know.
anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before...
This is the final puzzle of the game. I'm going to the chancel and exploring those like ruins and stuff, temple and so on. I didn't close the door behind myself. Holy crap, he's fast. There were two of them. I'm sorry, what? Wait, was that scripted? I still have everything.
You had me worried. Quite frankly, I'm not sure what to do with you. I hold no grudge against you, Daniel. We are so very much the same, you and I. Did you really drink from the amnesia mixture? It does explain so much of your behavior. You never did finish what you set out to do. You talked about redemption, how you would face the orb's shadow and save our work and me. I will grant you another chance to redeem yourself. You can wait here and stop the shadow. Thank you, friend.
Excellent. And maybe... No need to waste more time on it. I think I would be able to use it to pry it open. I wouldn't say it's in good shape. Why can I move the bed but not the table? No need to waste more time. The door is locked. Is there any other interactable bars? Are there, rather, any more interactable bars? Can't use an item in this way. And I need to spend more time on it. What? Can I not jump out? I think I'm might be screwed. Is how it might be, may or may not be going. I'm not sure if there's a way to climb out. I've pulled the bar out. Sorry, one moment. Yeah, goodbye. I think I'm dead. Ah! Leave me alone. The game notified me that there's no, I think, escape routes. Is it not this bar? It feels like the game is also kind of closing me in this direction. Okay. I just was not good enough at parkour. Oh, there's another one. Locked. Find a key to open the door leading out of the area. I've spent so much time just trying to get out. There's a key in the pipe, but it can't be reached. Tar. No. Let's see if I can maybe use this. No. The pipe? No. Wouldn't... No? Combination does not work. Aha. Maybe the tar? Or... Give me that back. Oh, it's stuck in position. Okay. Monster? Long, ominous hallway? I feel like I'm gonna be missing something in these rooms, but at the same time, I also feel pressed. Laudanum. Important wooden bucket. Yes, I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I didn't let myself feel stressed out. Oh. Am I dead? What is happening? A guy just appeared? This door is off its hinges? That was a little... that was a little frightening. Last prisoner note. There's little left to say. I write solely to prevent myself from revisiting the memories of these last few days. If I am fortunate, I will fall asleep and time will pass without effort. I have begun to wean myself off my prison. When I first arrived, I felt like I was being buried inside a tomb, but now I feel the close walls comforting me. As long as I am in here, there is no pain. The walls protect me from the outside. I even laughed earlier as one of my wardens dropped a key down the pipes. It gave me hope for a second, thinking I could escape if only I could somehow reach it from here. In my dreams, Alexander, I am king. In my dreams, I best you and escape your clutches and return with all the knights of the realm, carrying pistols and sabers. In my dreams. Just really quick. Oh, let me just... because I got the wooden bucket, so I'm just going to check this really quick. Was I lowering it just now? I think I was just lowering it. God dang it. I should turn it the opposite direction. What happens? Do I get a pail of water? Okay, we heard the splash. Bucket of water. Alright, now Daniel is just insanely running around with a bucket of water. Oh! Does this rock need to be moved? Which way does it open? Which way does it open? There's gonna be another door. That one is collapsed. I should have gone down the lit passageway. The Kirk is now here as well. Alright, the Kirk ain't shit. Stay in the water, you freak. Why couldn't you just get water from there? Interesting question. When Hazel turned 15, she had lived 3 years longer than Dr. Tate had foreseen. Her parents had given up from exhaustion and decided to have her committed for permanent treatment at Canterbury Hospice. She was still alive. She had embraced him and wished... Oh my gosh. I didn't read it in time. Could I have gotten it from here, just in case I didn't get it the last time? Oh. Oh, this seems like current water. Oh, maybe this was in the event that I hadn't figured it out earlier. Great, more meat walls. Yikes. Is this where I think it is? Youch. Yeah. Okay. Is this gonna lead to the spiral staircase? Don't mind me. It does. Okay, bro. Sorry, I hope you don't mind me flicking my lantern on and off. The meat walls are closing in. Ouch. Oh my god. Oh yes! It was closed up previously. Let's see. Okay. Is that okay? Incomplete tonic. Combination does not work. What about really quick? Let's just does not work. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay, I think this is a press, and I'm gonna have to put this fungus in here. And then maybe the tonic underneath it? Or maybe I just press it. Should not squeeze the... Yeah, okay, until the container is properly placed below it, as I anticipated. Okay, I was just trying too hard to place it underneath the press. Okay. Shouldn't leave the burners on. Fire hazard. And then, can I just... Cannot add ingredient as it is, must be purified first. What am I doing with this bone? What is this? Water bucket? Tonic? What is this? How did you... Are you really trying to... My answer to that question is yes, because imagine this hellscape, but it's also on fire. That's my reasoning there.
The castle crumbled, and I could hear the chancel collapse.
Oh yeah?
The laboratory might be accessible now.
Do you need help?
Quickly, off with the head. And then, whatever happens, get me through that gate.
Get you through that? What, do I carry your body? What do you mean, get you through that gate?
Johann Weyer said he found a way to take me with him beyond the stars.
What in tarnation?
But I was too afraid to come along. Seriously. And now, all I can do is regret it.
Sucks. Where am I? This looks important. Bone saw. Okay. It won't budge. Amazing. Okay.
I've always hoped fire would return and give me a second chance. But so does Alexander. That's why he keeps me here.
Okay. Ooh. I heard the chancel collapse. The sight of her lifeless body crippled his psyche. He tried to remove himself from the scene, but he could not. Instead, he fell to his knees and begged her for forgiveness. Alright, don't do this to me again. Bone saw. Sorry, I was clearing my throat.
He is lying.
Who's lying? Oh my god. Not this crap again. So what I'm gathering is that the meat is from the orb, and the grunts were built. Maybe? I actually don't know how the monsters, the grunts, fit into this. That bridge is down. Oh my god. That startled me a bit. Youch. Aha, it's open now. There's oil here. I don't want to go near that. Holy moly. It's not large enough to jam the cogwheels. Is this liftable? No. What would be large enough? A rock? This one? Wait, this is a new note.
18th of August, 1839. I cannot believe what I have become. One of the girls escaped and I chased after her all the way upstairs. I hunted her down and... What is a life worth? How many lives can I take before I surrender my own? Sure, I would kill a murderer to save an innocent. But to kill an innocent to save myself? A cold-blooded murderer.
Something larger. Maybe this rock? This rock doesn't look like it's a very... I've never heard... God. Let's go. Alright, what does it mean? What do I mean? What does he mean when he says, take me with you? I'm gonna go check on that guy one more time. Because I genuinely don't know if I'm, like, taking him with me. Youch. I don't know what he means by that. Because I cannot carry that guy. That creepy guy. All his life he had thought that he was a good man. Terrible deeds were only committed by terrible people like Henry Bedloe, the bully in school. But now he had seen what he himself could do.
You're a good boy, Tyler, and I appreciate your compliment.
Okay.
But I believe you have more important things to think.
Okay. I'm trusting him. I'm trusting... him when he says that he will be there for me to bring across. Please don't be there. Please don't let there be a monster here. Okay. Thank heavens. Now, I don't know if it's the ceiling. Oh, I think it's the ceiling. I think when the ceiling reaches down, when it plunges down like that, it does damage. Okay. All this time I've been assuming it's the door. Okay. Let's seem to stay together. More appropriate workspace is needed before the target can be applied. Okay. An adhesive is necessary. What? What in the world? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Was that not it? The blood. Okay. I didn't even turn around. She cried and struggled as he pulled at her arm. Her flowered Sunday dress. I am not turning around. Time to lose. Oh!
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair. I'm not to blame. I've been manipulated by that demon. He played my guilty conscience and duped me into facing the shadow alone. That vile, conspiring man. He expects me to meet my death as he steals power beyond imagination? Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster. And now, I merely await my death. I am too weak to press on.
I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears.
I am as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
Did I do everything I need to do in this room? I feel like I'm under time pressure right now. What is in here? Do I have to? If I didn't have laudanum, would I just be dead? The door will not open. Agrippa wants to have his head sawn off? Wait. Did I mess up? Is there no way back? Wait, is that what he meant when take him with you? Oh my god. Let's take that bone saw in the other room and saw his head off. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Oh god, what do? I think it's too late. Oh man, I really wanted to take him with me. Bro, how was I supposed to know that's what he meant? He said off with his head. I thought he meant Alexander. I thought he was like, said off with the head, and I was like, oh, okay. I guess it's time to go kill Alexander. I completely misinterpreted what he was asking me. Oh my god, I'm literally not thinking about what I'm doing right now. No, I'm not soft blocked. I think I'm just locked out of the bad. I mean, locked out of the good ending now. Because I've learned that there are multiple endings to this game. Yes, ouch. He had turned angry. It was easy to take her insolence and make her the villain of the story. What?
It saddens me to see you filled with such hate. Is vengeance really what you seek?
Oh my
I
god.
hope you, of all people, could appreciate the grave nature of the situation. After all, it's always been your life we were fighting for. Isn't it worth a little sacrifice? Come, help me finish the ritual. There's still time before the shadow catches up with you.
Do I have to push on it? Is it leaning? Am I doing it? Did I disrupt anything?
No, don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine too.
Here we go.
You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you.
Okay, they all topple specific directions.
You killed us. You killed us both.
It said I escaped the castle?
It was my greatest triumph, and I never looked back. You think I was afraid, fleeing Brennenburg? Huh. Quite the contrary.
What happened?
I knew it was my purgatory. Hellfire made to wash away my sins. There's no denying the things I've done, but I have paid my tribute. I gave them that awful man. I did the right thing.
What? There's still so much I haven't done. Like, I didn't get his head. And I feel like there's something else. I really feel like I missed an end here. I'm so mad about this whole sawing this head off. Oh my god, why didn't I read my notes? Thank you. Oh my god. I enjoyed this game a lot, actually. I understand now why it was like a classic. I feel like I didn't actually seize the end. I was half taken by a sense of urgency, and so I took the first option that was presented to me. I took like my first immediate impulse, like he's like off with the head, and I was like, all right, you mean go kill him? And I ran, but he was talking about his own head. And then my first impression, like I saw I could knock down the pillars and decided to, because I didn't see any other option. Because I felt like if I delayed, the shadow would get to me. So I don't think I actually got the best ending. Daniel sounded kind of evil there. It sounded a little bit evil. Hold on. What if we continue? Where does it leave us? Here?
It saddens me to see you filled with such hate.
I can't go back and get his head?
Really what you seek. I hoped
This
you
is where it's
all-
saved? Orb chamber, inner sanctum, chancel here. There's an autosave here. This is the last time I was in the... Yes. I could get his head, I think.
You're a good boy, Doctor. And I appreciate your comfort.
Hold on, where's the saw? Here it is.
But I believe
Give it. D- All right. Youch. Okay, so we have that. But now what? If it was not for Alexander, he would still be innocent. There's gonna be a monster in here. Oh, is this when I turned around? Yeah, I think it was. Alright, there's no monster in here then. Because I saw in the autosaves that there was the chancel and then the nave. And then the chancel again. Okay.
Shouldn't trust him.
Who? I can just take any rock. Did I already get it? It looks like I did. They are stopped. Alright, let's go. But when do I throw his head? Let's go. Is he gonna talk to me? Can he talk as a disembodied head? What is the water bucket for? I never used the water bucket. Comedy. There's still so many unanswered questions here. I wish Agrippa would give me some guidance. I turned around that time. Her flowered Sunday dress ripped, she fell into the mud. Okay, the door closes behind me and gives me time.
19th of August, 1839. It's not fair! Alexander, I will kill you for what you have done. If only the Shadow had caught me in London or Algeria, I wouldn't have to suffer this humiliation. You made me a murderer. A monster!
Now, I merely await my death. And to weep.
I'm just letting him
to
read
press
through
on.
again.
I can hardly stand as my knees fail me. I cannot see as my eyes are dressed in tears.
I'm as broken as the men I've tortured. If only I could wipe my fear away, as we did with them.
It's his final journal entry, I think, before he made the decision. Before he made the decision to give himself the amnesia drink. Ah. Okay. She didn't deserve to die. Even he could see that. Alright, so
I was wondering if you were going to show up. I see Agrippa convinced you to run some errands. Tell me, is everything nice and clear now? Am I the villain?
yeah, pretty unequivocally.
Good and evil. Such comforting concepts. But
I'm
hardly
standing here intentionally to hide his.
Are you so blind that you see no good in me or evil in Agrippa?
No mementos available. I'm kind of waiting for the portal to appear. No object. No item to use it on. Portal has not yet opened. Okay, so I do indeed have to wait for the portal to open. Is there something I can be doing in the meantime? Maybe I could knock over the other ones. And then let it charge up and open and then knock over the last one after throwing a Grippa.
No, don't do that. I realize you doubt my intentions. Why would I take such extreme measures to save your life? Maybe I'm saving mine. Stop it, Daniel. You are ruining it. We are so close, I beg you.
Okay. Open it then, sir.
I'm just like you, Daniel. A prisoner of circumstance. Trapped in a world I no longer recognize. As you gain your freedom, will you deny me mine? We are so close. Closer than I've been for centuries.
Go on then, open it. Oh, this is good. You know, on top of this last one, the game ends.
Do you see it? A whole other world.
Portal will be open very soon.
Isn't it beautiful? I can finally return home. But you, I am sorry. No, you fool! You have ruined us.
Oh shit. Is that it? Does Daniel fucking... Did he die to save someone else? Like an end.
There he is. Do you see him, Vaya? He deserves so much more. Please, help him. I know you can. Don't worry, Daniel. It will be all right.
Does Daniel live? Oh my god. I like that ending way better. Because Daniel sacrifices himself to save someone else. And then they return the favor. Oh. That's the end of Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Thank you. I like that end way better. Hold on. Amnesia endings. I think there's 3 endings. Yeah, so the Agrippa's ending is the good ending, where he just the portal opens and he just launches some dude's head through the portal, and they both die. Okay, and then the revenge ending, which is like the mid ending, is if Daniel just kills Alexander like I did the first time, and then the bad ending is if he does not succeed in stopping Alexander, and he's killed by the shadow as Alexander escapes through the portal. Daniel merges with Agrippa in that end. And he's saved by Agrippa in the afterlife. That's awesome. I'm an Agrippa fan now. I'm pretty sure he did some fucked up shit though. Nevertheless. Oh my god. We beat Amnesia, The Dark Descent. Thank you for watching. It is my bedtime. It is very late. I stayed up later than I expected I would, which is not great. But I took a nap earlier, so it works out. I don't know when my next stream is going to be or what it's going to be, but I hope to stream again soon. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're here next time. I mean, if you want to be. Silent Hill 2 remake? I was thinking about that. I was literally talking about Silent Hill last stream. I made a Silent Hill reference because I got a pipe and I was like, Silent Hill? But yeah. That would be... I think that's a fun option. Alright. I will end it here. Good night, everybody. Have a good sleep.